Hello there, Speed Duelists. Welcome back to another tournament match review. Today we are doing Speed Duel Showdown 187, which had 7 players, so not too bad. But first, I would like to draw your attention to Speed Duel League winner box number 40, for which registrations are open right now. So I'll put the Discord link in the description below, because as you guys remember, this tournament will reward an invite to the Speed Duel League World Championship circuit. So yeah, that's definitely something fun to look forward to. Anyway, our first match of the night, it's gonna be Mio Theo. Yeah, I think they played tournaments in the past before. Going up against DuelingBook is bad. Let's see how bad DuelingBook is. And we're gonna see two skills that are not too common. So DuelingBook is bad is playing Toon Mayhem, so the first time Toon World would be destroyed, it is not. And Mio Theo is playing Shouldering a Destiny. So you start off with one less card, but when you activate it you can add one plasma to your hand. While the skill is face up, you cannot draw during the draw phases, and each Destiny Hero plasma gains 100 attack for each monster in the graveyards, cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects, and can attack twice every turn. So I believe this is based on a continuous spell that Destiny Heroes have in a TCG as well. I'm not too sure about the name, but let's see how this tool turns out. So yeah, Mio Theo starting with 3 cards in hand. Apparently DuelingBook does not do that automatically. And DuelingBook is bad, gonna set 2 and Toon Table of Contents for a Toon Gemini Elf. That's an excellent card, if it gets to attack. Nightbeam takes out Lost Wind, and that's a huge one. Mio Theo is gonna use Rota to grab Prisma, and King of the Swan for Poly. And we're seeing where this is going. Are you watching E3 Yu-Gi-Oh? Because it's your boy. Prisma is gonna copy Plasma's name, and then Polymerization for Destiny and Dragoon. And it's gonna pop the Toon Gemini Elf. Notable thing here, DuelingBook is bad is forgetting the graveyard effect of Lost Wind, so that will not be resetting itself. Unfortunate, because that would definitely be relevant in the next turn. They draw Toon Mask, but you need a Toon World for that, so yeah, that's tricky, because Offerings is gonna destroy the... Oh no, Sakuretsu is gonna destroy the Destiny and Dragoon. But Destiny and Dragoon just comes back, and we see Mio Theo drawing Buster Blader. So they're on a weird fusion turbo deck. Offerings to the Doomed will now take out the End Dragoon, but there's still a plasma in the graveyard. Plus DuelingBook is bad is locked out of draws. So yeah, that is it for the first game. Next game we see DuelingBook is bad choosing to go first. And this hand looks a bit better. Yeah, they have the Toon World, so pay 1000 life points, then Toon Table of Contents for Toon Mask. Yeah, special summon the Mermaid, you can just special summon this while you have Toon World out. And set the Toon Mask, okay. We're gonna see Nightbeam snipe the Toon Mask after Shouldering a Destiny is activated. And Rota for Prisma. Prisma is just gonna attack over the Mermaids. We see Toon Mask Sorcerer, but it's so slow. That's so slow. Imagine if Toon Mayhem was like Toon Kingdom, where you can just protect any Toon card. That would be great, but no such thing. We're seeing King of the Swamp, adding Polymerization. Here is Destiny and Dragoon, and yeah, things are looking so bad for DuelingBook is bad. And they have another Toon World, so I'm afraid that's GG's. Yeah, Mio Theo takes this one with Destiny Hero and Dragoon Turbo. We see some smack talking between X-Tower and Ivanovic. And they are both on their familiar decks, so Ivanovic on the Gearfree deck, and X-Tower on a Whale of a Tail. they drew some of the bricks. Galaxy Cyclone will snipe the blast with chain. That's excellent. That's excellent. Sonic Bird grabs the Fortress Wheels off. The next tower is going to use his skill, pitching the White Veil to search another copy of Fortress Wheel. And we'll be bringing that out. He's going to try to attack over Fortress Wheel, over Gearfried. And Fortress Wheel is going to run into a Mirror Wall. So very unfortunate. And now Ivanovic has the 2-card combo, Macrocosmos and Grand Convergence. And is going to pay for the wall. Okay, okay. X Tower draws one of the previous best cards in Speed Duel. Is going to add Fortress Wheels off from deck and Fortress Wheel from the graveyard. And we'll be committing Fortress Wheel from the crushing depths of the lightless sea. Emerge as the Iron Titan of the Tides. Ritual Summon Rise. Fortress Wheel. Okay, he has his own roleplay summoning chant. I can respect it. I can respect it. Banishing Galaxy Cyclone to destroy the Mirror Wall. And it's gonna run into Grand Convergence. Gearfried being unaffected thanks to the grid skill. And the second Gearfried is just gonna finish it off. So GG, game 1 goes to Ivanovic. Players use their side decks. And X Tower opens 2 of the best cards in Speed Duel. Meanwhile, Ivanovic has the Rota and 3 back row. That's dangerous. Sonic Bird is grabbing Fortress Wheels off. Melody of Awakening Dragon is gonna search for the Armed Dragon White and the regular... Oh, no regular Armed Dragon. Okay, that's a choice. That's a choice. Just playing the 3 whites. Adding the White Veil. Preparation of Rights. Adding the Fortress Wheel and the Oath. I still think you should play like the regular Armed Dragon level 10 in this, right? Because the skill discards, you have to use the levels for the Ritual Summon. Speaking of Ritual Summon, we're gonna see Fortress Wheel hit the field. White Veil is equipped to Armed Dragon level 10 white and still in the main phase. Blast with Chain is activated, so that is going to destroy the Armed Dragon level 10 white. So the White Veil gets destroyed and X Tower takes 3000 points of damage. Fortress Wheel attacks into Mirror Wall again. And is that GG? That's 400 damage. So yeah, that is just game over. Base for the wall. And that is a GG. So Ivanovic moving on to the top 4. Next up, we have a Dharma Gardener versus myself. And I'm on a, oh boy, Archfiends this week. And Dharma Gardener is on Odeon Burn. You know, Gravekeepers. Summoning the Curse, that's 500 damage. And let's see. I'm digging into my deck for Pandemonium. And special summon the Joker's Knight. Activate Pandemonium and then Tribute Summon for the Skull Archfiend of Lightning. You know, summon Skull with an extra effect. But it's gonna run into Waboku. Okay, that's fair enough. I'm forgetting to add back my Joker's Knight, which is yeah, not optimal, of course. And I still forget it in their end phase, so yeah. I try to attack, Sol and Luna is activated, but Skull Archfiend of Lightning has targeting protection 50% of the time, rounds up to 100%, right? So I have to roll a 1, 3, or 6, and I don't. So both monsters will be flipped face down. And now in the end phase, I remember the Joker's Knight. Yeah, silly misplay. I take damage because of the Nightmare Wheel, I take damage because of the Curse. And my turn again. I special summon Joker's Knight another time, And I have the Terror King Archfiend, but you cannot normal flip summon him unless you have an Archfiend monster, and this guy cannot be flipped face up because of Nightmare Rule. So instead I go for Allure. I'm gonna banish the king, and I'm gonna tribute 2 for the Queen, Imprisoned Queen Archfiend, which has a no relevant effect. But there is a reason for her being in the deck. I'm gonna try to attack over the curse, but there is Waboku, so yeah. In the end phase, I do grab my Joker's Knight back. Dharma Gardener sets a monster, then uses the skill, so flips everything face down, shuffles it around, and has the Death Koala. So very silly that I didn't set the offerings. Now I have the Joker's Knight, sending the king, and I run into Waboku again. So yeah, my opponent still has 1 use left of their skill. So in my own battle phase, I'm gonna Offerings to the Doomed, destroy the koala. So at least this koala won't kill me, but yeah, use the skill to flip curse face down, then flip summons the curse, so that's 500 damage, and Gravekeeper's Cannon Holder finishes me off. Oh, damn. Yep, too bad, too bad. I make my opponent start, and yeah, I side in Mind Crush and Medora because I didn't really have anything to side in, but I did have to side out like the battle traps. So here is Joker's Knights. Normal summon Medora. And activate the swords, hoping that it's like a Death Koala, but yeah, it's a Gravekeeper Spy, so I take 500 damage here. I try to attack over the curse, but there is Waboku. So I'm just gonna have to pass the turn. And now things are gonna escalate. My opponent uses the skill to flip his monsters face down, shuffles them around, flip summons the curse for 500 points of damage, normal summons the Cannon Holder. Yeah, that's another 700. A spy for a spy. And that's another 700. So yeah, that's a lot of damage in one turn. In the end phase, I'm gonna Metaverse for Pandemonium. And I draw Archfiend's Roar, which is like a Call of the Haunted for Archfiends, but it's not gonna do anything here. I can attack over the Cannon Holder, but yeah, that was it for my turn because the Spy is too strong. I have the Galaxy Cyclone that is gonna destroy the Sol and Luna. The opponent is gonna flip my Medora face down and their Fossil Dyna face up. So I lose my Joker's Knights, but I do get to just flip up Medora, attack over the Fossil Dyna. And in the end phase, I add back my King's Knight to the deck to add the Joker's Knight back to my hand. And here, I'm finally drawing the deck's game plan. Vile Pawn Archfiend. He is a pawn, but when there are no cards in the column for the opponent, I get to promote my pawn to the queen. So I told you there is a reason for the queen being there. So the pawn promotes into a queen, and she's just big. That would allow me to get over the spy, but alas, alas. My opponent draws Cup of Ace, and yeah, he does get a Pot of Greed effect, but yeah, even if he didn't, he would have been able to finish me off because he could resolve the Squala twice. Yeah, so it's a good thing I didn't draw 2 cards. My queen runs into the spy. My Joker's Knight runs into Fossil Dyna, so there goes my precious queen. And yeah, when my queen was destroyed, I had to use Pandemonium to search for a new card. So that is extra damage I'll be taking from the Death Koala. So yeah, I'm left 500. I can destroy the spy, but yeah. Here I have to use Mind Crush in the draw phase to lose my card in hand, because otherwise the Koala, yeah, would only burn for 400. But yeah, it wasn't gonna matter. Because even last turn my opponent could have just used the spy to summon a curse. Darn, Archfiend's not taking any wins today. Next up, the top 4. Mioteo versus the Zodiac. The Zodiac Duelist, of course. Mioteo starting off with 1 fewer cards, but is immediately gonna add Plasma, King of the Swamp, so polymerizes into the Destiny and Dragoon. Zodiac using Melody, pitching the Carbonellum to add Arm Dragon level 10 and white. It's gonna use Heart of a Warrior, pitching the level 10 for Guiltia. It's gonna bring out the white, adding the white veil. And finally Carbonellum for Hyozan Ryu from the hand. It can summon from the hand or deck, yeah. So white attacking over the Dragoon, Guiltia attacking directly. But yeah, it doesn't look good for Mioteo, because yeah, Dragoon can come back. Nightbeam takes out the Quaking, and Dragoon pops the Arm Dragon white. So that is 3000 points of damage, but Zodiac has a Tribe Infecting Virus, so that can clear the Destiny and Dragoon and attack for game. Game number 2. And Mioteo starting off with 1 fewer cards, but is gonna use Prisma to send Dark Magician, and here it is, polymerization for Dark Paladin. Incredible, incredible. Next up, the Plasma is added. Only while you control Plasma, you have to skip your draw phases. Okay, so Dark Paladin is kinda like Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. He can negate spells by discarding a card from the hand. Zodiac does bring out the Hyozan Ryu. Is gonna try to attack over it, but Quaking Mirror Force, so good, so good. So yeah, Mioteo put so many resources into that Dark Paladin, and now, yeah, it's just sitting there, face down. Zodiac has the Melody, and yeah, Mioteo is gonna scoop it up. Adding the white veil. Yeah, just going through the motions right now. Mioteo asks for 1 more turn, but nah. Can't do that, can't do that. So we are gonna move on to the other top 4 match, which is gonna be Ivanovic versus the Dharma Gardener. Let's see. Ivanovic starting off, almost a DD Survivor, with the Macrocosmos behind it. That's yeah, that's a lot. And Ivanovic is gonna immediately fire the Macrocosmos to get rid of that Gravekeeper Spy, and DD Survivor is just gonna return. So Ivanovic just says everything. Descoala being set to stall it out a bit, but Blast to Chain is gonna say no to that. And here is Rota for the game shots. Very, very unfortunate for Dharma Gardener here. Now Dharma Gardener gets a start, but see this terrible opening hand. Unfortunate. And yeah, none of these cards do anything versus Gearfried. So yeah, Gearfried is one of those decks you have to be prepared for it if you don't have in-engine wheels to deal with it. And Dharma Gardener is at triple Soul and Luna and Book of Moon, so he's gonna scoop it up immediately. So Ivanovic moving on to the finals. So we're gonna see a classic face-off of the Joey skills. Heart of a Warrior versus Iron Grit. Zodiac starting off with the Melody. I'm already pitching one Arm Dragon White. Now pitching the Arm Dragon level 10 to summon Guiltia and bringing out the white as well, adding the white veil. Yeah, it's a good thing for Zodiac that he got to go first. Yeah. So Swords of Revealing Light, it's not gonna affect Gearfried, but yeah, all of these beat sticks are stronger than Gearfried. Gearfried is gonna attack into the Arm Dragon White, which he can do. Swords doesn't affect him, and damage step Shrink. Next up, we're gonna see Zodiac firing his second Melody, adding the last Arm Dragon White, equipping the white veil onto the Guiltia, and entering the battle phase. Okay, before the attack is declared, still in main phase. So at the end of the main phase, Blast with Chain is activated. Okay, so Gearfried is gonna pop that, and that is gonna pop the Guiltia. So now we just see Arm Dragon level 10 white popping the Microcosmos and attacking over the Gearfried. Luckily for Ivanovic, he just has another Shrink. Yeah, Iron Grid, such an insane skill. And Zodiac draws a dead Champion's Vigilance, although with Heart of a Warrior, draws are never dead. Guiltia can just attack over the Gearfried. And now Zodiac is back in the game. Especially with Ivanovic's back row being dead, these two Guiltia can just attack for game. So first win goes to Zodiac. And we see that Zodiac is very prepared for facing Gearfried. He has a Lava Golem in the opener. That's gonna clear 2 of the 3 Gearfrieds. Plus Melody for pitching the Vanilla Arm Dragon. So yeah, he's definitely off to the races. We're gonna see white being summoned in attack position, adding the white veil. Not yet equipping the white veil. Okay, so this Arm Dragon White will run into Shrink. And Guiltia then attacks over the Gearfried. And now Ivanovic has a bit of a struggle, but this Blast with Chain is going to help him to clear the Guiltia. Although this Arm Dragon White might be a bigger problem. Yeah, here it goes. And now Guiltia can attack over the Gearfried. Ivanovic unfortunately drawing Rota, that's grabbing DD Survivor. But yeah, all of these 1800 meters, they're slightly smaller than the Guiltia. Plus Zodiac has his third Arm Dragon level 10 white. So that is going to be the game, and Zodiac, our newcomer, is going to take this tournament by storm. Guys, I want to thank you again for watching. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't also already. And if you want to participate in the World Championship circuit, make sure to enter Winnerbox 40. Registrations are online right now. I was Ryan Atlas. Bye.